Hi guys, it's Jean. Boy, am I having a ball. So, yesterday I cut out or determined that I wanted to start with this picture, okay? And actually, you can see here at the top that she has hair sticking out. And that's okay because I'm going to draw in a little bit more of her hair and you won't notice that later. But I had a difficult time because this was the back of the woman's head, not the front of the head. As you can see, the shoulders are here. So I could not find anything else that was the back of a woman's head. So I decided that this one looked pretty. And I don't know who she is. She reminds me of someone. But what I love is I found this beautiful blue satin purse. And I thought this would look pretty as a bow underneath her neck. But I have to make sure I leave enough neck so it looks like she has a neck. So these are the conundrums that I'm having with my glue book art. The idea is to make some type of paper doll and, paper doll. And this is what I think I'm going to use. And I'm just going to put it down and hope that it works well. Because it's kind of like a situation now where the more I fuss with it, the more confused I get. And I think that can really happen with magazine collage. That you can really get overwhelmed. So I'm going to add this, and I want to add it so that, like I said, it kind of gives her still a chin, even though this would be a dress that would, I would want it to go up to the neck, but I'm just going to leave it. Wait a minute. Oh, and by the way, the great thing about using the glue stick is that you can reposition some of your pieces if you don't like the way you've put them. So, since I want this to go all the way up to the neck, I'm going to go ahead and glue that down that way. And it's such a beautiful, vibrant color. So then, my original idea of this was to put flowers around the back to make her, because she was at the beach, I wanted to make her have, a really pretty back. So that's what I'm going to do still. And I'm going to need to cut this rose down a little bit. I'm going to do this pretty much the same as I originally planned because I want her to have this floral dress. I want so bad to take Diane Reevely's classes, but I just don't have the funds to do that right now. Okay, so that one I want to go in the middle, and then I want to use some of these hydrangeas because they have leaves. And I think if I put some of the big ones or bigger ones at the bottom, I don't know if I want to use another one of the... See, this is another thing. I needed to lift this up, and it may already be glued down. Let's see. Let's hope not. So I'm going to lift this up on this corner and hopefully be able to lift this up on this corner because I want to go under, Jean, under. So these are, I am showing you all the mistakes you should not make in magazine collage and glue booking. So make sure that before you glue it down, that's where you want it, and that there's nothing that you need to go under it. Because if you do, it's gonna be too late. Okay, so there's, lift that up. I'm gonna put that one right there underneath this one right here. I want this to become down here also, it'll become part of the border. So I want this to go in a little bit so we have the leaf maybe toward the outside. Okay. So we have those three. I hope you all can see. And then I'm going to just add a couple, maybe down here. I wanted these to kind of come off of her shoulder. But do I still want it to be a shoulder? I think so. So I'm gonna put these under here, but I'm gonna move them so that they kind of fall into the background as well. I'm gonna leave her shoulder there. And we will add this one. And I am going to cover up the bow a tiny bit because when I lifted this up, well, actually, I can outline it and it'll take that away. So let me see if I can add this under here. It was so fun trying to find all these flowers for my design. I used Country Living, and I used also it's called Victoria or Bliss, and it's just a beautiful magazine. So if you're looking for magazines that have a lot of different floral designs and vintage designs, which are, you know, all my style, Victoria is one of my favorites. Victoria, and the other one was Country Living, and Country Living has things that I absolutely love too. So hey, that crazy girl, I don't need her. I don't need her. So let me start gluing some of these down. This one needs glued. And basically all this is creating for her some type of, it's kind of like a dress, or, you know, the back of a dress. It would be the front of the dress in this case because I had to move her to the front to be front facing or side facing. I didn't want to have to do that, but I could have spent hours going through magazines to find a beautiful head from the back, and I would have been probably not have found something, so I went with this red head here. Hopefully she will work out fine. But I don't know if I finished my sentence about the glue stick. The glue stick is like your best friend with this because I really love art glitter glue, and I learned that from Miss Caroline at Caroline's Craft Tree, how nice the glitter glue is. And she uses hers almost exclusively. And it really is a great glue. But once you glue with the art glitter glue, it sticks. I mean, it really sticks. So you can't really reposition anything. So with this glue stick, and this is one by Avery that I've had for a little bit, and this one, it just seems that when I glue, I'm wondering about this rose. I may keep this up here, or this one, we'll see. The one thing about the glue stick is that it's repositionable. So what I was trying to say is if you don't like this flower that you just placed down in this location, you can lift it up and place it somewhere else. And I think that's what's really nice about using the glue stick for this particular project, because you can glue down and reposition if you need to. I was cutting these out yesterday, and when I went to my room later in the evening, I still have flowers falling off of me. I like that one, but I don't want to cover up. Put this one on, stick it under here a little bit. And it's funny, when you junk journal, you're usually okay with tearing things. Oh goodness, if you try to tear a magazine image, it just rips. So you have to get out of that habit of tearing things and just trim out whatever you need. The scissors. You can tear some things with your ruler if you're doing straight edges, but and fussy cutting magazine images can be a challenge too, so I don't want to rip this, but I want it to go over the, there we go. Wanted it to go over. I didn't even put any glue on that. So, because this is supposed to be the front of her dress, this part here will probably be where the dress will dip down. I don't want to show too much skin, but I definitely am going to make it so that it looks like she has a dress on. And I have a bunch of these little ones that I can just, this one needs to be cut out more. One thing about magazine images also is you want to make sure that when you cut them, you cut as close to the border as you can. If you can't get it close to the border, just go in a little bit past the border and follow the same line, because leaving borders are going to make things look different, and it's just better to go around it, you know, and kind of make it. Flowers are easy. You could pretty much make them look like whatever. So I'm going to put some here. And I want to make sure this is kind of even Steven. And I saved those roses because I may put them in their hair, her hair. Okay, so I need one right here because I still see a piece of her necklace showing. So we'll put this right here. And then did I ever glue these down? No. Okay, let me put some glue there so these will stay down. And the different quality of magazines that you use will give you an even better kind of coverage, if you will. For example, the magazines that I have right now are Martha Stewart Living, which I absolutely love. And I also have, so Martha Stewart Living magazines, their paper is a little bit thicker. I have Country Living, which has beautiful images as well, but their paper is thinner. And then I have, what else do I have? Oh, I have a couple. I have like a Vogue and a Mademoiselle or Madame. A couple that I got really inexpensively online on eBay that were in French. And I thought, hey, I don't need to speak the language to know what the images are. So I went ahead and got those. And they were 99 cents. So if you're looking for magazines, look on eBay. What I do is I filter out anything that's free shipping, of course, because I want to get free shipping. Magazines do not qualify for media mail. And then additionally, you want to ask the seller, especially if you have an aversion to certain smells or, you know, something like that. Just ask them, do these have any smoke or odd smells to them? Because depending on where they got them or where they are stored, you might get some that smell a little weird. I'm funny about smells, so I always ask. And I haven't really had any eBay seller not tell me, you know, what the situation was. So in that, I've been thankful. So I've gotten a couple really great deals recently. I will show you guys another day. I have gotten some really amazing old books that I want to use for journals. So I'm really excited about that. I don't think I have any more flowers. I have this other one here, but I don't think it really goes anywhere. It'd be too high if I put it there. So what I want is I want this to be where this dip is here. I might put something right here if I can find another flower that's, or something fancy there to kind of cover up her. So I have some wording over here, and this would cover it up and allow her to have this beautiful flower in her hair, but I think it's too big if I do it like that to cover the wording. I wanted to kind of have it like that, and I think I can cover the wording with something else. Something else. Okay, I'm not going to put these on until I decide what I'm going to do with her hair. And I need to look for something that will go right here, like a brooch. I have these shoes that have this pretty pin, like bow pin. And I think maybe if I fussy cut it out, it might work. Now there's two creators, well actually 3 creators that I have been following, and one is Half-Assed Crafter, and she is a lot of fun. And I also follow Vagabond Style, and Debbie is fun too. She does paper dolls, she does magazine collage, she has a special series called Rooms Gone Wild. And what else about Debbie? I think that's all. Of course, she does other things on her channel too. And then Caroline on the Hillside, I think is what her name is. Caroline on the Hillside, yes. She also does glue book projects, and she has a real fun one where she has gotten prompts from different people. These are people, I guess, that do similar glue book projects, and she wrote them all down on some hearts and who the prompt came from. And she just, Yeah, I need to cut in between that. But that would be cute for the, possibly for her, the middle right there where her chest will come down. So that's what I've been working on. And the way that I do this, just so you know, in case you want to start, I just get, you can get a blank book. You can get, like, I also have, some people use magazines and they paint the pages. And then there are, I also got one of these older planners, and I think, pardon me, this will be perfect for some magazine collage. So this is my girl so far, and I think I am going to keep her with red hair. I'm going to find another earring, and I'm not sure, but I may find her other eyes. I mean, I love her eyes, but I might find her another eye, and I may find a few more flowers. So there we have a couple options. If you guys want to come back and see the finished project, and we'll start another one, I would love to have you. Check out Debbie's channel and Caroline's channel and Havas Crafter's channel, and I know you'll have lots of fun. So thanks for visiting. Bye for now.